Sedimentary Rock Lab. As we take a look at this, we are first going to identify the sedimentary rock by its type or texture. We have clastic, chemical, organic. And if it's clastic, that means that it's smaller ones that have been put together. We have conglomerates, sandstone, and shale. If it's chemical, this means that it's been precipitated out, and we have limestone and rock salt. If it's organic, this is stuff that was alive at one point in time that has been laid down and was put under compaction and cementation. We have bituminous coal, we have chalk, and we have phospholipid limestone or organic limestone. And I recommend that if you get this printed off, we are going to do some modifying to this. And the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to get rid of chalk. I'm not going to make you identify chalk. Okay. The next thing that I'm going to have you get rid of is halite. I'm not going to have you identify halite. The next thing that I'm going to have you get rid of is breccia, because I am not going to ask you to identify it, although I do ask that you understand what it is. Okay, so as we take a look at it, we are going to, for our clastics, we have conglomerates, sandstone, shale. For our chemicals, we have limestone, and for our organics, we have coal or bituminous coal and organic limestone. I have this set up, and as we take a look at, I'm going to try getting rid of some of those. We have that sheet printed off, and I am going to go through them. Okay, so here is a sample of a conglomerate. This is going to be bigger than sand, and if you notice, it has all different sizes of, I don't want to say pebbles because pebble is a size, and this is a conglomerate. It's made up of all different sizes of clastic. And it doesn't have to be big or that particular color. Here is one that has been cemented with a darker rock. So that is going to be conglomerate. Sandstone, this here I think is just a pretty sandstone. And you can see that as it has been laid down, it was laid down by different colors. And anytime you see red, you automatically think rust. Now this sandstone is much harder. It's gone through much more compaction than this one here. This one here, you can flake the sand off with your fingers. So that's sandstone. Shale is very weak. This is going to be the mudstone, the silt, the clay that has been laid down. And I'm sorry, I'm not doing a really good job because I have to spin things backwards. But this is all of the stuff that is smaller than sand. So this would be shale. Now, if we take a look at chemical limestone, this is chemical limestone. This is what the caves that you would have been in. And chemical limestone, there's a chunk of chemical limestone. This was a part of our school. And if you were in the commons and you're looking out the window and you look down, that piece at the edge of the window is a big chunk of limestone. Now, once again, I don't want to say limestone is a generic term. It's a general term for the precipitation of those things that have a lot of calcium in it. If we were to take and drip hydrochloric acid on this, it would fizz because of the calcium that's in it. Then we have bituminous coal. Bituminous coal, if we can get this to focus, it's kind of, it's really light, but it's black. And this was a peat bog or a marsh or something like that at one point in time. And the other organic is our organic limestone or phospholithic. Now, sometimes it's pretty obvious. You can see all of these shells that were there. And here is another one that is just made up of shells. Let me see if I can move it so you can see that. That is a shell there. All of this was a layer of shells at one point in time. And here's one, if we can get it to focus, that is made up of much smaller shells. Okay, that is our phospholithic. And here's my masterpiece. I found this when I was on a college course, and I was dumbfounded by the fact that this sandstone had 90 degrees at it. It must have been cut at some point in time. So I walked up to the college professor and I said, "Look at this. This is awesome." He goes, "Nope, that's not awesome. That's a brick." So that's a brick. Have a great day.